embarrassed to say that I did. We recruited John Gaffney. He was actually a pretty good player.
And right now, Jay Wright, Spiro Adides. The Spartans go a little. They love to pin down early to get Edie a touch, and here it is.
4 of the last 5 meetings between these two have been decided by 5 points or less. This is Ethan Martin on a 3-point jack.
On that jack.
Malik Hall will come off the bench for Tom Izzo for his second straight game. Second game back since he missed those 3 with the foot injury.
And they're playing small for that reason. A lot of dribble drive. Orger's one of those guys that can attack.
This is Hogard. Off the elbow, puts it down.
Never coached or played again. We tried to do that. Those are staggering numbers.
Mike Krzyzewski did it frequently, double the output of the other team. Not quite like that, though. There's that pin down. Got the open jumper. You're going to have to get these shots and make them.
Limits against these guys in East Lansing 13 days ago. Also hit the game winner against Purdue last season. Some memorable games between these two. Walker from the corner. Well played by Martin. Splash! Over the past couple of days, but he is back to full health now. His scoring numbers dipped a little bit during those last 3 games.
Lawyer and Smith had a great end of the game against Michigan State second half. Nice pump. And look at this duck in.
Edie taking contact. So Malik called underneath by Newman. Michigan State looking for its first win in this building since 2014.
And Jenkins on the floor. They want this guy to get cooking.
Newman on a deep jack.
He brings a new dimension.
Look at the next good big guy.
That's really high on him. He can step out, make shots too from deep.
The Kaufman redshirt freshman. Redshirted him last year, had that broken finger, then underwent knee surgery. They're now playing behind Edie, hoping to give him some minutes. Look at Lawyer.
They took that hit too, just to boy him.
Lafayette.
Always a lot of movement, Jay, with this team on offense.
Great job cutting.
5 to shoot. Jenkins. Got it.
How about this kid? You mentioned well-traveled.
Big basketball family. And still maintain a good relationship with Tom.
So 8 straight points for Purdue.
And the screen across. This kid is tough at the rim, too. He is solid. Big expectations for him down the road.
Who do the Spartans turn to now, guys, for offense where they need it? This is Hogard. Massive 3 for the Spartans.
Nice kick out.
And that is big.
Kaufman-Wren unable to hit, and the rebound corralled by Kohler. Here comes Akins trying to push into the corner. This is Brooks. He's been on a shooting slump. Sticks that corner pocket 3.
What he's known for, he's supposed to be a shooter, but he's really been struggling. How about he steps it up in Mackey Arena?
1 of 14 shooting over his last 7. How about that start?
Got a slip.
Jenkins, mid-range delivery.
This kid, unbelievable. Mountain West Conference team, Summit Conference team, you name it. Nice pump.
Akins, the fake, just brilliant.
Hey, this is
the lead scorer. Still looking for his first field goal. Smith into the paint. Poked away, got it back. Gillis can stroke it. Got it!
He's really worked hard on that jumper yesterday and early today. Posted up and left.
Here comes Hogard, goes right into the chest of Martin. And over first. Hitting the deck. 6 Michigan State turnovers. Your turnover numbers for both sides.
The activity off the ball is great with this Purdue team. Look at the dive here.
Edie against the double, puts it down nonetheless.
How about the expression?
Braden Smith out of Westfield, Indiana, about 50 miles up the road.
It's a great matchup, Walker and Smith.
Look how deep he gets. I mean, that's
Edie on the catch.
He's not just a big guy. He makes great decisions.
Fortunately, he grew large and gave up hockey.
Edie again on the catch. Now Sissoko off balance. That soft little touch.
Got to keep this kid out of the lane.
Under the 5-minute mark before halftime. Smith to first. But dropping a dime to Edie. Masterfully done by first.
Pretty quick jack, though. Really getting stuck on one side, aren't they?
Michigan State, team that has shown such mental toughness. How do they navigate through some difficult moments here, down 13 points. Lawyer
stuffing it to the rim, you're playing on all cylinders.
First 9 career Big Ten games that he's played as a freshman, he's averaged better than 15 points. That is not supposed to happen.
Well, he's been around this league for a while with his brother and family. Good penetration.
Boy, Malik Hall, beautifully done, all the way to the cup.
Work early, really harassed the pass to the post.
But you can't panic and get out of your game plan. Then once you start giving up threes, then it can be a blowout. You gotta hang, maybe some twos, but just hang. Don't give up threes.
The last Hall basket into the 10-0 run. This is Martin left open.
Look who's under there, though.
80. He is a man among boys. Big part of the story.
He's got a great rotation going. That's what Tom's trying to emulate, particularly with Hall back. Nice kid.
First.
Look at there. Oh,
80. Playing through contact.
Get on the board either. They need his numbers. Gets 13 a game.
Look at Gillis staying with him.
Michigan State shooting just 34% in this first half as we're under a minute. Akins slithers inside, puts it down, and he's fouled.
Jenkins, I think, a little ticky-tack.
Aggravated the injury, missed 4 more games at the end of November, but he is clearly an ascending player. Michigan State has a couple of fouls to give here. 5 seconds. Smith, Jenkins, he buries it.
Stick with your game plan. When it gets down to 13, you got to change your game plan. You got to start making the game a little uglier.
What a start. Sissoko on the finish.
Michigan State doesn't really extend the floor and press you. So it's got to be sound defense on this end and maybe get some open floor opportunities. Back screen lob. Shake it. Lawyer. How about that?
Leave him.
Pick your poison.
This is Walker. Tough baseline jumper. So good.
Nice.
Walker the steal. Took it away from the freshman. Here's Akins, stops. Martin had it. Hogard picks his pocket and then lays it up and in.
How about that hustle? Well, I would think.
Where's he from, Jay?
A little Philly guard.
Here's Edey. He's just too much.
Would you ever front him?
Midway, but you're going to have to start thinking about just mix up. They're standing directly behind them now. You can't do that.
Edey now with 20. Hogard slithers into the paint. They reset.
Walker.
Hauser got it.
Got him going, but Walker wanted to take Edey. They didn't give it.
How could this Purdue team possibly have been unranked to begin the season? And the main reason was their guards. People didn't know what these two kids would be early on.
Nice play.
Edey on the catch and finish. Zach Edey break.
You were a dictator. It worked out pretty well for a long end of the game.
And that one hurts. You saw the reaction from Tom Izzo on that Spartans bench. His second turnover of the half. Gillis. Kaufman ran on the box. The spin. Hall can defend. Bumping and grinding. What a shot.
Well, he can't do a better delivery.
And Michigan State taking it on the chin. Malik Hall. So players for this Michigan State team. Desperately missed him those 11 games when he was on the shelf with the foot injury.
I think Hauser can do some damage in the low box, too.
Akins.
Nice play.
Here comes Lawyer weaving through traffic all the way to the rack.
And conversely, the big
Keep their half-court offense.
Hogard the spin. Pretty play. Beat by Gillis, but Hall off to the races.
Should have given it up earlier. Got away
Hogard
with it.
taking flight and contact.
He should have given that up maybe 2 dribbles earlier, but Hogard, he's got that little baby hook around the rim.
You can't.
The defense.
Quick double. Billy, you're right, to get it out of his hands.
Good decisions down here now. We don't have to rush.
Hall down to the box. Over the top of Edey.
Tell you what, look at him out of the game. Now he's got to get it going again.
There's your run, 7 straight for the Spartans. Michigan State trying to pick itself up off the mat. Edey backing down, puts it down.
You just can't. Amazing what he was able to do with the coaching career, huh?
But you were a freshman when he was a senior. You were a young guy.
Thank you.
He turned out okay too, right?
He was
That tough love did him
really intelligent kid.
But Hogard, who's been really good at the free throw line, missing again. That is Zany, and he just keeps on coming.
I think, can they be the best team by the end of the year? Regular season, probably. Once you get to the tournament, anything can happen.
Stay healthy.
But they're going to be seeing nightmares of Edie and East Lansing. This is Akins on a three-point jack.
A little timeout. Wondered I felt badly for PJ Carlissimo.
I think PJ feels the same about you, Raph.
Let's see how they attack him here. But he does a great job of warding off.
Still staying behind him.
Nice cut. That's where they hurt you.
Just deadly. Edie, exquisite pass.
Guard going down and taking that rotation. That's what hurt him on the dive to the rim.
Sissoko unleashed.
On the road, you're thinking we only have to win by one at the end.
Zach Edey, 31 points. His career high was 32 in the first meeting against the Spartans.
That's a killer.
Jenkins!
That's a killer. Around a while now.
Yes, he has.
When he started.
25 years of experience. A referee here in West Lafayette. So 5.5 to play.
Lawyer using those bumps and flare. So smart. When you can shoot the ball, you has to. In the G League, I'm told. Same play, and then they get Gillis to go the opposite corner.
Gillis stops the lob. Edey.
His call sheet.
Amazed is nice. How about blown away and confused? I couldn't pick up on all that.
Zach Edey.
The way he missed a free throw. 90%.
Stop the presses. Number 12 free throw shooter in the country. Walker. Soft touch.
What?
This is on.
Cooper gave him good minutes for Michigan State.
He did.
Nice little extra feed. Cooper.
If he can't deter you, because every game is so crucial. They got to recover from this mentally, and they will. Tom Izzo is the best at that. He's the fixer.
Brooks on the launch. Missed it. What a performance by Purdue. The #1 team in the country. Still rolling. 8 straight wins, and they do it on a career day for Zach Edey.